Glock 43 in FDE. So let's talk about this thing. So there it is. Brand new Glock 43. Let's unload this. Make sure that's in the camera. Pull the trigger. Alright. Anyway, so this is it right here. So I saw this at the gun shop, like I said, and I said, wow. It's very rare that I see a Glock 43 in FDE. A lot of those gray frame I see, all black I see, but not too many Glock 43 in FDE. So I said, you know what, I'll give it a shot again. I had a Glock 43, had a video of it years back. It was all black. I bought it when it first came out, 2015, and I never really had any issues to it, other than the trigger was a little heavy, but it's not a surprise for a carry gun, and that it was a little sharp, and a lot of people complain about the bump on the trigger housing, and more complaints that I heard from it, even though I never really had any problems with the Glock 43. You know, I love the thing. I shot it 500 rounds right out the box, and it was great. It served me well, but I got bored with it, and I made a mistake of selling it. Since then, I've owned the Glock 17, Glock 19, a couple ARs, and it has been a roller coaster with me as far as guns, you know. So anyway, let's talk about this thing a little bit. So I saw this and thought it was interesting. First one I had was a Glock 43 made in Austria, but this one says USA. I believe this is manufactured in Georgia, from what the gun owner was saying. But obviously, all the specs of it's still Glock. Yeah. But they just made it in Georgia, and they put a little sign here, not a sign, but a Georgia state logo right there. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of small, but I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this already. But very interesting. With the FD, it gives a lot of character to it. I like it a lot. And I'm gonna be carrying this. As far as changes that I see, other than, like I said, it's in FDE, no changes from 2015 to 2017, other than they now make it in the US. It's now made here in USA. Other than that, it's still got the same single pin, single slide stop, oversized mag release like the Gen 4s. Texturing is the same as it was 2 years ago. Still got the classic Glock sights. Other than that, I don't see anything noticeably different. How about let's pull the trigger? It's a little different. Hold on one more time. Reset. Very short reset and very crisp. Didn't feel like the Glock 43 I used to own. I remember I was complaining about that. It was a little heavy. This one, right out the box, it's kind of smooth. Let's open it up. Okay, got the same Gen 4 style internals. We got the double spring guide rod. Barrel is the same. Don't see anything significant there, especially now that the Gen 5 has come out. This one is still, it's got the little logo there from Georgia again. I don't know if you guys can see that, but anyway, same thing, nothing, no changes to this one. Everything looks the same as it was back then. Still got the oval looking, what do you call this? I don't remember what this thing's called. So everything is the same to me as far as from the last Glock 43 that I purchased. As far as the frame, everything looks good. Everything looks the same, Glock-like. Nothing changes there. But one very noticeably that I saw in this when I took it apart last night, and I wanted to talk to you guys about it, was the bump. Right there. There used to have a bump here in the trigger housing that a lot of people were complaining. Let's see if I can focus this. But that thing is now gone. That's probably one of the reasons why a Glock 43 is all of a sudden smooth. That thing is gone now, people. So I guess Glock did listen and got rid of that bump. I'm very happy about that. You know, a lot of people actually were trying to file that, and I don't have to do that with this. And like I said, the trigger feels smooth and crisp. Hell, I'm gonna take this on to the range tomorrow. I'm gonna shot the heck out of it. I'm gonna tell you guys what I think of it after that. But right off the box, right out of the box, and right off the back, tell you guys, I don't know, man. This thing feels different. It feels different. I like it. I like it way better than the last one. The last Glock 43 I had, which I had to upgrade everything. Let's see again. Let's try to pull this in. I don't know, man. That thing, I mean, it still feels Glock-like trigger. You know, don't get me wrong, in 1926 and 17, but man, without that bump though, it feels lighter and it feels crispier. Oh man, I might not even have to upgrade the trigger no more. I like it. I like it a lot. I like this new FDE. I haven't shot a 43 in a while, and I was trying to, like I said, I own a lot of guns now, and they're too big to carry. And for the Glock 43, man, it's just the reliability's there, as you guys all know, and it's just such a small package. And a lot of people complain about this capacity, man. I'm done with it. I don't want to even talk about that. But I do want to make this somewhat of a range gun. So what I purchased with it was the ETS magazines, as a lot of you guys are familiar with. This is an ETS magazine. This is 12 rounds. Okay, so one in the chamber if you must. So one in the chamber plus an additional 12 rounds. That's great. That's great news. I could actually run this gun like a race gun in the range. You know, like I said, I'm gonna try it. I don't see a lot of people doing range videos with small guns. You know, there's a few, but not a lot. You know, it's always the Glock 19, 17. You know, bigger Glocks. But I'm gonna try to run this like, you know, like a race gun without upgrading anything. Okay, tomorrow. That, you know, a few hundred rounds of ammo, and shoot this thing. But anyways, like I said, I got two of these. You know, so I had fun at the range tomorrow. This was 9 round capacity from ETS magazines, and this is a 12. So, and obviously Glock 43 comes with two 6-round magazine, but I changed that also with the Pierce grip extension, not the +1. I don't want to mess with this because this is what I'm going to be carrying. I don't want to add no +1, +2 and try to mess with reliability on it, especially when you're carrying 147 grain. They're very heavy ammo compared to 115, and that's when problems comes. Even though I think Untitled Tactical, which I had base plates before, it comes with a power spring. I don't want to change anything on my carry magazines. I just don't like that idea. You know, have a peace of mind. This adds, you know, maybe an 1/8 of an inch more than the Glock base plate, even with a pinky extension. This one with a Pierce grip is very cheap, and you could have a very good purchase with this Glock 43 with it. Okay, put that on there. See, Very good purchase. Almost same feeling as a damn Glock 19 to me, without having that additional plastic here for the extensions, because that's what concerns a lot of people, because that's what sticks out, that's what gives your concealed carry away, So this one is just in the front. So when you're holding this appendix, which I do, should have no problem. But my carry magazines, I'm not messing with a spring. I'm not putting base plates on it, which a lot of people do. That's fine, but I just don't. Okay, if I want to play around in the range, I'll have this ETS magazines, and it should be fine. What else we can talk about? Oh yeah, you guys probably wondering why I already have all these pinky extensions and ETS magazines. I had this from my last Glock 43. I never got to use it. So, and like I said, I wasn't planning on buying 43 until I saw it. I said, wow, FD. But the price was a little bit more. Because I usually get, blue label Glocks, and they're like $459, $450 on a military base. But this one, obviously, a blue label Glocks. Those are for militaries and law enforcement. Kind of the discount from Glock that they give away, no tax, blah blah blah. But they're all black. Everything is black. But if you want some character to it, you're gonna have to go civilian gun stores. So I found this, and I was like, I just couldn't resist it. I like the color of this, and the FDE, and not to mention, I bought I ordered something online that a lot of people do have, but tons of options out there. And I think it's called the Next Belt. Next Belt Ratchet EDC belt right here. This is solid, guys. Very good. So matches with it. Pretty good match. All right. So. I'm still thinking about what holster I'm gonna get. Thinking about cryptic, or I had the holster before and served me well, no problems. But nowadays with the TLR6 light and to the Glock 43 and holsters, there's tons of options now for Glock 43 being out a while. So I don't know yet what I'm gonna do to this gun, but I'm gonna shoot it tomorrow. I'm gonna put a few hundred rounds to it at the range to see what I think of it from the old one to now. But one thing I'm gonna say though is I wanna try to make this as factory as possible. I'm tired of, a lot of people have custom Glocks and they're cool and they look nice. I wanna try to run a Glock, a handgun, a small carry pistol, stock. I want to try to live with it stock and see, because I mean, yeah, the size of plastic and all that stuff, but if it works, it works. If it lasts, it lasts. But I just never had a stock Glock anymore. Everything is custom. Everything, first you buy off the boxes, you change the size, blah blah blah. But man, I want to try to run this stock. See, hopefully it's good, so I don't have to change anything. But I'm gonna be very honest this time to myself, because a lot of people are not really honest. They said, "Oh, the stock the Glock sights are bad, the trigger's bad, I mean, the grip's bad. I mean, all that stuff is bad." But really, some of us are just lying to ourselves. We just have the money, and we just like to customize things. But overall, a stock Glock it runs fine. This is what military law enforcement uses, and they're just fine. But like I said, if you have the money for it, I'm not knocking you for it. Go ahead, have it your way. Agency arms, Salient arms, all those guys. You got the Jaeger Works now. You got, tons of companies now that have, Glock parts and Glock customizations. But like I said, I'm gonna try to keep this stock as possible. Obviously, I'm a big fan of high capacity rounds. So that's probably something that I had to change or had to buy. Range magazines, and obviously the pink extension. Doesn't really affect the overall functionality of the gun, but I could easily live without this, but like I said, I had it laying around, so I might as well put it on. So yeah, as far as like I said, this new Glock 43, guys, I don't know, man. Very interesting, very interesting. No more bump on the trigger housing. It's crisp, bro. This is thing. It feels like it's got a connector to it. And I'm not even lying. Very interesting. I like it. I like it a lot. And it's USA. It says USA on it instead of Austria. All right, guys. Well, let me know what you guys think. If you guys have, bought the recent Glock, let me know what you guys think. If you guys notice any significant difference that I noticed also, and if you guys have already shot it, let me know what you think of it, what you feel. But as far as carry gun, man, this is so light, bro. You can hide this real easy. I have videos in my channel and I talk about concealed carry, what are the best concealed carry options, and why Glock 19 is not the best all-around gun. And I really talked about single stack guns. And this one, I think I'm gonna keep this. I think this is a keeper, guys. I just hope it doesn't disappoint me tomorrow at the range, because if it does, then I'll let you guys know. But so far, first impression, very nice. Well, I'll talk to you guys in the next one.